Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Foreign groups are looking to acquire Indian fintech sector. Indian fintech brings technologically enabled financial innovation that could result in new business models, applications, processes or products with an associated material effect on financial markets and institutions and the provision of newer financial services. With more than 2,000 fintech companies in India, investments in fintech startups have risen dramatically in recent years. We have witnessed the quantum of investments attracting a record $24.2 billion of investment this year already. Ease of capital helped fintech to drive innovation as well as their business model. India has historically been a cash-based society. Consumers are increasingly adopting digital wallets, creating an opening for the company. The Boston Consulting Group in its recent report stated that there will be a $100 billion value creation opportunity and that India is strongly poised to realize a fintech sector valuation of $150 to $160 billion by 2025. The key drivers for fintech startups in India includes availability of capital and vibrant investment ecosystem, favorable demographic in India having appetite for innovative technology, low penetration of financial services for a majority of population, government initiatives and regulatory forbearance to fintech, increased mobile and internet access, large percent of the population are millennials and they want a new kind of banking product, and reduced infrastructure and transaction costs through usage of cloud-based services and India stack, and finally advancement in technology. India has the world's second largest unbanked population following China. A survey says 87% of Indians regularly use a fintech product, the highest rate in the world, which is about 64%. By 2025, India's active internet population is set to hit 900 million with the world's largest millennial market. It is helping to channel the highest fintech adoption in the world. We are simply witnessing the announcements by the Indian conglomerate groups have stepped up efforts to launch their own super apps and gain an early advantage. We have also seen Paytm raising rupees 16,600 crore through IPO, Reliance has just bought JD, Tata Group is on an acquisition spree, Bajaj has stepped up its wallet business. What we can see there is a clear race for India's super apps on the lines of Chinese giants WeChat and Alipay is set to get hotter. The space for super app to come in India looks vibrant as we don't have a super app that is in the league of WeChat yet. However, we have Paytm bridging the gap by offering the users to make digital transactions, shop, buy flight and entertainment tickets, insurance and several other similar services. Going forward, we will hear the announcements from other players also to come with the super app including Amazon, Flipkart, Bajaj, SBI and WhatsApp to join the competition. Let's look into today's headlines in VAR India. Certain is to assess vulnerabilities impacting all products designed, developed and manufactured in India. Certain has joined with the Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures Program to take a step forward in strengthening confidence in Make in India and cultivating responsible vulnerability research in the country. In this regard, the CVE program has recognized the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team as a CVE numbering authority for vulnerabilities affecting any products created, produced and manufactured in India. Lava acquires P-Mobile to enter Latin American market. Lava acquires Panama-based P-Mobile to enter the Latin American market. The IPO-bound Lava International has acquired Latin American handset brand China Bird Centro America SA for $50 million and inks global licensing deal with Motorola to launch Motorola feature phones. The acquisition is a part of Lava's plans for international market expansion. B-Mobile is a low-cost handset provider in Latin America with a distribution network consisting of mobile carriers, retailers and local distributors. Reliance announces opening of world's first open-air rooftop theatre in Mumbai. Reliance Industries announced it will open what it claims to be India's first ever open-air rooftop theatre, Jio Drive-In, in a shopping mall set to be launched by the company in Mumbai on November 5, 2021. The Jio World Drive, the premium shopping mall unveiled by Reliance, is geared to provide a world-class retail experience to customers in Mumbai with technology, style and cutting-edge innovation at its core, and it will have the biggest cinema screen in town. It is operated by PVR. The drive-in theatre will have a capacity of 290 cars. WhatsApp has banned over 22 lakh Indian accounts in September 2021. WhatsApp banned over 22 lakh Indian accounts in September 2021, as per the latest compliance report released on Monday, on the basis of users' complaints. Over 93 lakh Indian accounts banned by WhatsApp since July 2021. WhatsApp detailed user complaints as well as its own preventive actions to combat abuse on the platform. Previously, WhatsApp said that over 95% of such bans are due to the unauthorized use of automated or bulk messaging. Indian traders burn effigies of Bezos ahead of Dhanteras. Indian traders burn effigies of Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos as part of their Bharat Chodo Morcha and demanded the boycott of foreign-owned e-commerce brands that have foreign capital in India. Several associations, including the Indian Sellers Collective, carried out protests on Monday. They accused foreign e-tailers of copying the designs of their best-selling products and launching them at competitive prices. There were several associations including Indian Sellers Collective, Swadeshi Jagran Manch and All India Consumer Products Distribution Federation had participated in the protests across states like Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana to urge the government and consumers to shun MNC e-commerce brands and embrace local sellers' products to help small traders this festive season. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.